Good morning, y'all. This is Kim Walton with Southside Book and Writers Club. We are doing our March 24th workshop on marketing. On my board right here, I have social media. Social media can consist of Facebook, Twitter, Google Instagram, Pinterest, and many more social media apps and social media sites that are out there. I didn't write all of them down. I'm going to cover probably what most will consider the big five of social media. But when you're marketing, first starting to market, Facebook is a good place to start. You can do ads on Facebook. You can set up a business page. You can set up a business group on Facebook. You can set up an author page in the case of those who write. So Facebook is a great way to start. Some of their ads, they start at $2 to $6 a day for a certain amount of people. I'm not saying you're going to get 1,000 people or 2,000 people for that $2 to $6 a day. It may be $2 a day for 200 people. You want to hit 200 people, 200 demographics. Excuse me, y'all. If that's the case, that's a good investment because can you imagine 200 people coming on, liking your page and sharing your page, which is the key. Okay, that's the key to any type of marketing is getting your information out there, your name, your brand, your product. Once that's out there, people have to share. And sharing, SHARE, is a big key. A like is wonderful, and I tell everybody that. A like is wonderful, it's great, it's beautiful, but that share, that's just absolutely awesome because that gets you out there around the world. That's why what we try to do with Southside Book and Writers Club, we try to share, whether it's a book, an event, or a tidbit. That tidbit could be about marketing, could be about entrepreneurs, could be about certain brands, certain websites. We try to share because we realize that even if we don't use the products or we may not read the book, we may not use those people's website, somebody else may. And sharing doesn't hurt you. Again, sharing. Facebook, learn to share on Facebook. Set up your author pages and set up your profiles. You can have a personal page and you can have a business page. You can have both on Facebook. Next social media is Twitter. I like Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Kim_L_Walton. I actually love Twitter. I like to talk about books, nothing, I guess, sometime on Twitter. I like to read stuff. And what I mean by nothing is, to some people, their thing is, well, I get on Twitter to do business. I get on there to do that and do this. That's up to you. That's on you. That's your business. That's what you like to do. I get on Twitter to not only market myself every so often, I get on there to socialize because I think that when you come across more personal and people can relate to you, you get more business. When people see that you're tweeting them every 5 minutes or every hour, buy my book, buy my consulting service, buy my biscuits, buy my cake, buy my candles, buy my shoes. This is every 30 minutes, every hour. And I'm not lying because I'm on Twitter. But when I see that, I'm like, really? So I get a tweet every hour, buy this and buy that from you. How about just send it one time and we're good and you talk about some other stuff? Because if you talk about some other stuff, I actually may start talking to you on Twitter. That's why I said Twitter is a great way to network. Great way to network. But one thread, you can talk to one person or comment on one thing. That one thread that you comment on can be shared everywhere. Just like Facebook, just like I post on Facebook. People will look at your profiles. Use your profile, pin a post of your books, your candles, your devices, whatever it is you sell, whatever brand you have, pin it on your Twitter page, on your Twitter profile, show people what you're doing. Same thing with Facebook. Pin a post on both, okay? And put pictures up there. But be personable also. Don't just be about, hey, can you buy this? Can you give me your money? Because it's not just about that. And I know this is the time. Everything's fast, but slow down a little bit and be a little bit more personal. Next, for my social media, will be Google+. I like Google+. I think Google Plus is some of the best pictures out there, artwork that's out there. So I love to go on there. I love to look at the African art. I love to look at the Rasta art. I like to look at funky art. They have some of the best artwork out there. They have also some of the best reading groups out there also on Google Plus. So it's a matter of you get on there, like I said, build your own profile, the same as Facebook and Twitter. Put your information on there. Join some of the groups and ask some of them to critique your book or critique your manuscript, beta read for you. You know, network with them. Again, pin whatever you're selling, branding, publishing, whatever, pin it on your Google Plus profile. That's a big key right there. And also share. Share other people's information. You know, I keep saying sharing is caring. Instagram, number 4. I'm not on Instagram. And I'm not. I know a lot of people, quote unquote, holy grail, you got pictures, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's just not me, okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm just not on Instagram. I know a lot of people are, and I see that they're doing great on Instagram. Kudos to them. I just haven't crossed over to Instagram. I don't know if I will, but I think Instagram is the same thing. Take your picture, show people what your stuff is about. Talk to them about your brand. Talk to them about what you're doing, how you're doing it, okay? Share your stuff, but also share theirs too. Comment on their pictures as well. And like I said, I'm not on Instagram, but I think that common sense sort of plays a role in when you get on there, you figure out what to do. Now, Pinterest, that's another one that I'm on. That's one of my favorites also. I love to go on there. I look for different things. I may look for recipes. I'm a DIY girl, so I may look for DIY projects. I also use it to market and promote this book club. I have pages dedicated just to the book club. Now I have pages dedicated just to my books, you know, my characters that are in my books. But I love it for that. I like going through, and what I'm doing now, I'm looking at different artwork, and I'm like, okay, this is Rowena, the action book that I have coming out soon. I'm like, this is her right here. I can see her like this. Oh, this is good. So use Pinterest for that too. And what you do with all this social media, when you build your profile, and this is a part of marketing, make sure that your brand is listed, okay, in your profile. Make sure that you have a designated, link that can take people to your brand. Make sure that there's a way that people can talk to you, ask you questions, you know, basically message you. We all know that Facebook has Messenger, Twitter has Messenger, Google Plus has it also. Instagram, I don't know because I don't use Instagram like that. Pinterest does have a thing where you can talk to somebody, you can send them a message. Normally, for me, my Pinterest stuff, my pictures, unless I make them public, they are private because my DIY stuff or whatever, I just never thought about making them public. But use social media to market yourself. Use it to pass along your links. Use it to tell people about what you're making, as in Allie's Candles. She can take social media, build her Facebook page about Allie's Candles, how she's making her candles by hand, how she counts how many drops of scent to put in her candles, how long her candles last. You know, she can tell you all that just from you reading her posts on Facebook. The same thing I can tell you about my stuff, you know, on Facebook from my book writing. I don't have a designated author page on Facebook. I don't feel that I need one, honestly. You know, I post enough about my books, and I think people know me well enough about my books that when I share links to my books, you all know how to go and get to them. I do have a designated website for my books. That website takes the place of that author page that's on Facebook. That part we're going to get into doing another marketing session. And marketing is so broad and so big that I'm not going to have this in one session because I realize there's a whole lot to cover with marketing. Marketing is something that you have to try because one size does not always fit all, okay? You have to try what works for you, whether or not it's going to events, hosting book events, book fairs, you attending those events yourself, whether or not it's passing out flyers, business cards, postal cards, also whether it's not sending out emails, tweeting, texting. Marketing is so broad and it's so different for everyone that it's a broad subject to cover. So we're gonna tackle marketing in different sections. Excuse me, y'all, because this dry throat. We're gonna tackle marketing in different sections over the course of the next 3 months. Okay. At times you'll see me talking about what I think you should use for marketing, whether it's social media. At times you're gonna see Alexandra, another book club member, discussing what she thinks you should do to market yourself and your brand. Then you're going to see other members of the book club, Whitney, Diane, come up and they're going to talk about what they think, would be beneficial for you to use. Everything that we give you and that we have you use is stuff that we've tried. If we haven't tried, we'll let you know. Like I told you about Instagram. I haven't tried Instagram. I only can tell you the common sense part of what I think you would do when it comes to Instagram. And what we'll do, I know that some of them have used Instagram. I'll let them tell you how they market their products on Instagram. Next up, we're going to talk about, let me pull out my book. We're going to cover the different aspects of not social media, but y'all hold on, bear with me. Face-to-face media marketing. We're also going to be talking about making a sales sheet for your products, your brands, your publicity kits, because you can do that also. I thought it was just for books, but I've been doing research, and I realized your publicity kit can be for you as an individual. So that means it's not only for books, it can be for a person, place, or thing, right? Because you're trying to sell something. That's the idea, to sell it. And you're trying to get the awareness out. So we're going to cover all that in the future. We're also going to cover marketing with your website, not just Facebook author page. And the reason why I'm saying Facebook author page, because book writing author page, all that stuff relates to me. But we're going to cover all that. We're going to talk about websites. We're going to talk about the type of websites also that help you in your marketing goals. Then we're going to go in, we're going to talk about items you can use to market and brand yourself. And remember, I was talking about business cards, book markers, and all that stuff. The reason why that stuff is so important, because this is part of your brand. I'm stepping away a little bit, but if you look, now I know this is not close, but this is the business card. This is Kim Walton's business card. This is my business card. That's how I market my brand. That's also another way that I'm branding myself. This is Allie's Candles business card. Okay? This is the way that she's marketing her brand. That's another way that she's promoting her business. That's another way that she's showing people how to get her brand ready. Okay? Your business cards show that. We're going to discuss all of that over the next 3 months. So over the next 3 months, we're going to have a busy time. And we're going to talk about all that, okay? All right. I'm going to give y'all a little tidbit, a little inspiration, a little motivation, a little dedication. And, if you got that inspiration, motivation, dedication, what does it equal? It equals success. And that's for everything that you do. That's whether you write a book. That's whether you sell candles, whether you make a dress, whether you're a basketball player, football player. It doesn't matter. That's whether you're that person that's out there. You're just trying to walk day by day. First, find an inspiration. Okay? That inspiration will lead you to that motivation to do what you need to do and succeed. That inspiration will tap into that dedication, because guess what? Motivation will drive you. Dedication will keep you steady. This I know, all right? Inspiration, motivation, dedication. Then, 4, success. Without those 3, you're not going to have that. And success is measured in different degrees. You got some people that think success is up here. Well, I'm going to tell you, I think success is just right here. And what I mean by right here, my balance, my steady. That's when I said when I had this line. This is my success. My success is knowing that Kim's Do-It-Yourself Guide to Self-Publishing. This is a book that's asked about. This is a book that I willingly share free, basically, you know, because the information in here, same information I used to ask people, couldn't get. I give it to people now free. This was my inspiration. It pushed me. It got me motivated. I stayed motivated. I stayed dedicated, stayed steady. And this book club, book number 4, that's my success. Okay? So please remember, IMDS, inspiration, motivation, dedication equals success, no matter what you're trying to do. Success, that's the key. Doesn't have to be success up here. It can be small success, long as it's steady, okay? You can find me at www.kimlwalton.com. That's my website. www.kimlwalton.com. You can talk to any of us with the book club, Facebook at Southside Book and Writers Club. Again, it's Facebook at Southside Book and Writers Club. You can talk to any of us there, leave us a message. We are also looking for, I believe, 2 more books for 2018 for the review. So if you guys know a book you want us to check out, or you have a book you want us to look at, talk to us, so we can review the book. We love to read. We love to motivate. We love to share. And we love to push authors. Whether you're indie, self-published, or with a publishing house, send your book, okay? All right, again, I'm Kim Walton, founder of Southside Book and Writers Club. This is our short but sweet, and I'm sorry if it was fast, but if you have questions, just email me or put questions in the comments. Everybody know I will talk to you. Excuse me. Been a rough day with the throat. But any questions, just let me know. I'll answer all questions. If you need information out of my Do-It-Yourself guide, contact me. Let me know. If something you can't follow in the guide, contact me. Let me know, okay? And I don't mind walking you through it. Again, it's Kim Walton. Thank you guys for joining us here at Southside Book and Writers Club at 25th Street Library for our marketing workshop. Y'all have a great day.